Hi, my name is Angela. I'm 50 years old and I'm from Philadelphia.
How you doing, Miss Angela?
I'm trying to hang in there today.
Nice to
So,
meet. Nice to meet you.
you also.
It's a pleasure, to be talking to you on Open Diary. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Welcome, everybody.
So, Angela, how was your childhood, Angela?
My childhood, I can't really complain. My childhood was pretty good. It was adulthood that kind of fucked me up.
And how did you come up in a household with your parents?
Well, I was in foster care, but it was good foster care. And then my father and my stepmother got custody of me and my brother. And then I met my birth mother when I was about 12, and she was an addict.
What's the highest grade you completed?
College.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
good. You pretty smart, huh?
Obviously not. but yeah. But, life gets old of you.
And do you have any work history?
Yeah. 15 years in nursing field. And,
Oh, that's great. You like helping people.
yeah.
So, Angela, how was you introduced to drugs?
I started off as pills, and the pills got more expensive, and then they started making them into fentanyl, and then I was on the Fetty, and then I got off the Fetty, and now I'm just on a rock.
And how much rock would you say you use a day?
It's kind of weird. In Chicago, I go to about a bowl a day. What's that? That's 3.75 grams.
And how do you support your habit?
I work in a restaurant, and I hustle and boost.
So it's just crack that you're using right now?
Yes.
Do you have any in between clean time?
Yeah, I get some downtime. Like I was clean for about 5 days. I had a bad cold. I was laid down for a while. That's why you haven't seen me until today, because you usually see me every day. But yeah, I had some downtime, and then back out I come.
So, what would you say, make you use?
Just life itself in general just sucks. Just depressing.
So do you
You try to make it better and shit just goes bad, so fuck it.
do you ever think about going to rehab?
I did rehab before and came out and just went back to the same shit.
And what would you say was the cause of you relapsing?
And not being ready, going to rehab for the wrong reason.
Do you think about, getting clean again and going back to rehab?
Oh, of course.
So what it might take for you to, get back to rehab?
A couple more sucky days, I guess. I've had a lot of them. I think then I'll be ready.
Well, yeah, it's rough out here in Kensington,
It sure is.
And since you've been here in Kensington, have you witnessed or seen any horror stories?
Oh, I see them every day. People falling out and people not even checking to see if they're alive. Just damn near barely doing everything but rape the mother humpers to see what the hell they got. I'm talking dipping drawers, shaking bras out, taking these sneakers, at anything to see what they got. They could come up on, even they don't even check to see if people's alive.
And it's a blessing that you're not doing Fetty no more.
Yes,
But
thank God.
how did you kick it?
Through rehab and stuff like that, and just picked up another habit.
So by you using the crack cocaine, are you afraid that it might lead back into fentanyl?
People have already given me bad crack with fentanyl in it, and I instantly get sick and just throw it away. So I have no urge for the fentanyl high ever again.
Well, at least you're aware of that. So this is what makes the crack even more dangerous too, because
Because you don't know what you're getting.
right.
It's very dangerous.
Yes, I would assume so. What kind of foods do you like?
What kind of fruits?
Food.
Oh, food? God, I used to eat everything and anything. Pizza, Italian, Chinese, like steak, pretty much everything.
And when you sober, what kind of hobbies interest you?
Hobbies interest me. I don't know, like going to the park, but it's not Needle Park, like a regular park. I don't know, I like fishing and outdoor stuff.
Well, that's good because they say if you teach a man or a woman how to fish, she'll be able to eat, forever.
Yeah, sure. Catch a big old catfish and fry them up. But you can't do that in the Delaware.
So, do you have any kids?
Yeah, they're grown.
Are you still in contact with them?
Yeah. My
And
daughter, she's a policeman for the 39th district.
I'm sorry,
My daughter, she's a police officer for the 39th district.
oh, nice. She protects.
Yeah, I found that out when I came back from Chicago.
How was it out there in Chicago?
Phew, a little crazy. Not as bad as Kensington, but it's crazy.
Well, I would assume both places is bad.
Yeah.
What is your living situation?
Right now I'm staying with a friend. I should be there now, but
Yeah, it's just
yeah,
these streets sometimes get
suck
the
you
calling,
in.
huh?
Yeah, suck you in.
And do you get high every day?
No, every other, but it'll be like a binge and then it'll stop, and then a binge and then it'll stop.
Well, you're worth it, and I think that you could stop. I believe in you. I believe you could stop,
Yeah,
and
I have to take my ass to rehab.
that's not a bad thing to do
Yeah, I know.
because like I said, altering one drug from another. So many that wind up coming back. To the deadly fentanyl.
Yeah.
So when you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see?
Oh God, a train wreck.
Well, it ain't too late to, change that situation.
I don't know.
So are you willing to?
I'm gonna try.
I believe you could do it,
Yeah.
Well, for the people who watches these videos and they judge addicts, what would you like to say to them?
It could happen to anybody.
And if your loved ones was watching this, what message would you want to give to them?
That I love them and I'm sorry.
Well, this ain't the end of it for you. You just gotta be strong, and
Yeah.
I know eventually you will turn around and get back to your normal self.
Yeah. Hopefully.
So for the supporters that's rooting for you, if they wanted to help you, how would they be able to reach you?
Probably out here somewhere.
Well, they could drop, the message in the comments and I will give them to you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
And for kids, who's thinking about using drugs, what would you say to them?
It's just don't try it, don't experiment. You'll wind up like it's just, there is no, let me just try it and see what it's like. Because this is what it's like. This is where it ends.
Well, hopefully a kid that's curious, that's watching, I hope they heard what you said. Don't try it,
So,
because you're 50, you're in the 50s, and we know what it done to you.
yeah.
So hopefully they can learn
Don't even try it.
They can just learn from your mistake, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, thank you for your awareness. But before we end this interview, do you have anything else you would like to say?
Just don't do drugs. Because there's no good ending. It doesn't end good.
All right, well, thank you for your time, and we will keep you in our prayers.
Oh, thank you very much.
And thank you for being interviewed on Open Diary. And hopefully next time I see you or run into you, and you will be back sober, and
I hope so.
be able to come back and give you a success story.
That would be amazing.
And even maybe help, somebody else that's, sick and that's suffering.
I would hope so.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.